Good evening, folks. Welcome back. It's Sa,
Dang.
MD.
and this is The Chop. Reviewing the hottest shows that are on entertainment this evening. And this week we'll be getting into Netflix. Now remember, a chop means it's hot, swerve means it's not. And tonight we're going to be talking about a different kind of show. Netflix has introduced something called Bandersnatch. Bandersnatch is an interactive show, which is something that we normally do not get. Now, how did y'all feel about this?
It was interesting. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it was like, all right, when I started it, and it immediately came up with this menu at the bottom of the screen, and it says, make a choice. You know, I'm like, wow, you know, this is new. This is something different. Mm-hmm. And it was like, some of these choices I just had to start laughing at. Like, they had choose your cereal, Frosties, choose your music. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was kind of wild. But as it started going, it was just like, where's the story going? You know, I'm like, okay, it was like a gimmick kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. So, and it was a gimmick. Like I said, Black Mirror, because, you know, they always do I don't know if y'all watch the regular series, but they always doing weird,
very strange stuff.
So I kind of like the little choose your own adventure stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I get them with breaking the fourth wall and all this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this was absolutely terrible. You guys were really reaching, and see, here's the thing. We're talking about it like it's kind of a thing, like a great show or maybe a nice show. But when you look at it for what it really is, a game, this is the lamest game that you can probably play of this type. I've read better books when I was a child with these choose your own adventure deals. This just goes in circles. I do like the dude from Meet the Smiths. Meet the Millers, excuse me.
Yeah, Will Poulter.
That guy. He's great. He's believable and everything, but I'm going to tell you not to waste your time with it. Again, how do y'all feel?
I mean, the story was like, you know, it was a mix of different things. One of the things they brought you into was to understand something about mind control. Mm-hmm. And not to give you too much information on it, but the main character, you know, he's going through some things. He's basically a mental patient. Mm-hmm. And he's going through a lot in this story, and a lot of the choices you make are actually getting like darker by the moment. You know, it's like you see his life for what it is, and based on every choice that you make, you're going further down the rabbit hole of torment that this book, you know.
I felt in control of the guy. Like, I kind of felt like, especially near the end, I felt like I was literally controlling him. Like, when he was talking to the camera, kind of like, oh, you know, something's controlling me, and then you make your choice,
right?
And then it kind of like reacts. I kind of felt like I was in control.
You boys have fallen deep into the matrix. Listen, this joint, no. See, at the end, there's only 5. There's only 5 real choices in the whole thing. No matter what direction you go in, you're going to end up in one of these 5 spots. All this other stuff is just a bunch of rhetoric to get you there. It's lame. I'm giving it the hard swerve. Avoid this.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving it a swerve.
I'm chopping it. Let me choose my own adventure. Let me control my man.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Next show we did on Netflix is DIABLERO. I've seen the trailer every time I go on Netflix, DIABLERO popped up. It's got cutscenes, it's got fire, it's got all kinds of stuff.
It's exciting.
Let me check.
Exciting.
It's got demons. Out. It's in Mexico.
Right. Oh my! It's so exciting. It's like Mexican ninjas and all. Look, I looked at DIABLERO and it's trash Ablero.
This is oh my God.
Look, this show is some of the worst. I wouldn't even give it a B movie. This is like C series.
Sci-fi material.
Yo, if you've ever watched one of those Middle Eastern, you know, the joints with they're throwing people in the air and this type of deal, it's right on those lines. Yeah. That much trash. With the Men in Black demons fighting each other in the monkey bars from just everything about this. The preacher.
The preacher was terrible.
Oh my God!
How people get up and walk out of your sermon? You left preaching to nobody.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, I mean, you got dead rats being brought to life.
Yo, the dead rats.
The rats. Come on, dog.
You got rats or drugs. Like, we just give you a little taste of what Diablero is about, without really giving you a whole lot, because you don't get a whole lot out of it.
It's nothing to give. What's good about it is it's very short. It's 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
But I'm going to tell you, do not waste 30 minutes of your life. This is a terrible, terrible
never
show.
get this 30 minutes.
Yo, this is like if you ever watched back in the day when Sci-Fi Channel was first trying to like put out little shows that had no real substance, and they were just starting to get their legs to fill how they wanted to run their network. Yeah. This is what this show feels like, and this is a horrible fail for Netflix.
It's a hot piece of garbage. You just want to throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
How did you advertise this with such an amazing trailer?
Yeah, like this.
They bird boxed me. That's what they did.
Yeah. Definitely bird box.
They bird boxed.
Bird box all the way.
Yeah, everything great, and then you get into it in the end, like, what am I looking at? This is terrible.
Like Netflix.
Bird in my box. Terrible. And the swerve. Avoid
Diablero.
Terrible. Terrible.
Avoid it.
Garbage. Man, kind of Mexican. So what was
you trash?
Next up, we got a new show on Netflix called You, and this was recommended by Sylvia.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This actually is a pretty good show. First episode, I was pulled in. The main character, he is basically a stalker, and he's giving you dialogue in third person throughout the whole story. And he sees this woman who he's obsessed with. He's just literally following her everywhere she goes. He's tracking her moves, and he's coming off really nice, but very sinister at the same time. He's very calculated in his moves. Fellas, what did you think?
Yo, look, if y'all have, matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, we chopped up Dirty John. This is Dirty John on steroids, all right? So, like, this dude, you know what? It's like Dirty John, and if you ever watched Dexter.
Oh, yeah.
Because the third person, the maniacal thinking and all this dude is doing all that. The being in the bushes, jerking off, watching the woman. It's so
random.
But when the lady caught him, though, he still helped her with her bag.
Yeah, like, excuse me, you're across the street.
Don't touch that old lady with your jerk off hand.
Exactly. It's all bad. Like,
yeah, but the show is good.
Yo, but he's
good.
Definitely a good show. But like the savagery of this dude, like. He's he's so cool with it. Yeah. Like
he's working in a bookstore.
Yeah, like this is the dude that you like your daughter to go out with.
Yeah, he's well read. He's knowledgeable, but he's sneaky.
But you know what? We're going hard on the guys. We should.
Yeah.
But I feel some kind of way about the girl.
Oh yeah.
Because
she's definitely got something up with her.
Yeah. All this, she's great. She's nice. That's garbage. I know trash when I see it. She's trash on the low.
I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like caught up by her. Like I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
You got smitten.
Yeah, I did. I might have got stuck on that one. I was like, wow. She is somebody who.
So they definitely
jerk off in the mouth.
I can't. No, sir.
They definitely are pulling you in with these characters.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I mean?
Good.
Like it's definitely in the story. The plot is good. It's got that mystery. You want to keep on watching from that first episode. So for me, I'm definitely giving it the chop.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. When I first looked at it, I saw the first episode was like 48 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to watch another hour-long show. I was immediately pulled into this show. They did a great job. The writers, hats off. This is a great show. This definitely gets the chop. I'm going to watch the rest of this.
Yeah.
It is that good. That good.
I also am giving it a chop. I mean, I'm gonna see how trash she could be later, and how hopefully maybe he can come back. You know, have a comeback story. I don't know what's gonna happen with this guy. I mean, he's went pretty far down the hole, but I'm chopping it and I'm gonna follow it the whole way through.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
she's trash. He's scum. It might be a match made in heaven.
It might be.
You know what I'm saying? Never know. Never know.
And that's it for this week, folks. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week. And we're definitely going to have an interesting show for you. So keep up with us. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, follow us, and hit the bell.
Yeah, bell.
See you soon.
See you soon.
All right, later.